Hello one for another Lost Ark video. This is probably one of my last Lost Ark videos I'm thinking, just because everyone's already created all the main videos out there I can think of. So there's not really a whole lot to make videos on since people have already been doing it for years. And there's already a lot better like tier 1 to tier 2, tier 2 to 2, 3, like content, how to get there quickly through like Datmos and Fox and all of them pretty much made everything already. So not a whole lot more to make videos on, unless people have ideas, but pretty much I'm just going to make this as pretty much as a casual player, because I have work and all that, so I only play about 2 hours a day, maybe 3 or so if I had time. Pretty much how I went from tier 1 to 2. Took me a long time, but because I don't have all the time to play like a lot of people do, but just wanted a quick update on how I went from T1 to 2. And then once you get to T2, it's pretty easy to get out to like 1,000, just from islands alone. So pretty much, with the minute I hit, you have to get to T2. If I can fit the right button here. Nope. There you go. So just remember, if you want to get T1 pretty much unlocked, T1 is pretty much Shoeshire. T2 is Ronadel. As well. No, hold on. T1 is Shoeshire and Ronadel. Yorn, once you beat Yorn, that's when you unlock tier 2. Because you have to be 600 to get to Yorn. So pretty much T1 is all the way up until 600. Once you hit 600, you unlock Yorn. Which once you complete the Yorn questline, you unlock your chaos. So you pretty much you have to beat the main storyline in each area except for Northburn. You don't have to on the first one just because it gives you unlock right away. But Ronadel and Yorn, all this, you have to complete the full quest line. The reason, like Ronadel, same thing, 302. Once you get to Yorn, you see the set jumps up to 802, which means the minute you complete Yorn, go into your first Chaos Dungeon. It took me 2 runs to get all the one of each piece because you don't get them for free. You have to actually run the dungeons to get them. Or you can always buy them from the shop for like maybe 100k gold or so for a full set. But 2 runs through this will get you the full set, no problem. Should be. And then once you get there, it's pretty easy to push all the way up until level 4 until you get to 940 where you can unlock the next island. And that island should push until you get to 1100 to get your guaranteed 1302 set. So from 1100 to 1302, 1100 is when you unlock this island, complete it, and that's when you should be at 1302, no problem. But pretty much the biggest way how I went through this is, get your first character up, get the free level and alts, level your 2 alts up, and then complete, your chaos dungeon every day on your alts, and put all the, pretty much like the non-bound ones in your share stash. So pretty much I threw everything, that was not bound, I just threw in here for all my characters to grab. Like all my tier 1, my tier 2, I'm doing that right now. Like all of these chests, you don't need to open them until you actually need them. Like just throw everything in here. And then once, you use the stuff that's on your character first, and then after that's empty, you'll grab from here. It was the easiest way of doing this in my opinion. Just because, you do your alt, throw everything in here. Do your second alt, throw everything in here. Do your main, throw everything in here, and then just start leveling up your main as much as you can. Or level up before if it makes a difference. But that's how pretty much one of the ways did it. Another way of doing it is the easiest way is going to be islands. Islands is what's going to skyrocket you in levels the quickest out of anything. Because there are some islands in this game that will give you a lot of stuff. That if you want to push your characters quickly, it's the easy way to do it. I think it's the top half of the map, I think. Yeah, like Dringle Island's really good. There's, I think, one below. Like, a lot of them are in this area. Where is it? No, Starlight's good. Like, Toto Silver gives you a lot. Like, this was my first island I ever did, and this one gives you so much materials it makes it real easy to level. Because someone also made this spreadsheet. It's been out for a long time. I'll link this in the description below also. But this pretty much tells you, like, if you want, like, early... This is pretty much like T1 content. Because you see item levels are all, like, 250. Stuff like towards the end. But mainly 250. but it tells you like if you want to level quickly, you want to do Shadow Island. Oh shoot! Come here. So a Shadow, Panda, Starlight, Toto, Serenity, Dringle, White Wave, Glacier, Pieto, I think it's called, are pretty much ones that give you a lot of materials to push your character quickly. Because I didn't really start doing any of this stuff until I went through like Shoeshire and just spent time doing whatever I felt like it until I came back to finally start working on this. I will recommend though, Dringle Island, if you want to get the full, all the stuff it gives you, you do need the whatchamacallit song. You need to get the Forest Minute song. This song takes, is probably one of the more annoying songs to get. You get this from, where you at? I think it's one below. From Lullaby Island. I would recommend, you have to go here 3 times. Use your compass tracker up here to see when it's active. Usually it's like every 2 hours, which you can see on the bottom too. But don't go by the timer in Lullaby Island. It's bugged. Go by the clock up here. When it reaches the time, then that actual timer on there will reset to actually correct. Because you need to, well, first before you get that song, you need the other song with it, which is the Song of Renorts. You need this one first to pretty much get this one. To get the song, the first one, you need pretty much a lot of coins. I'm trying to think. Like the, guys, I forget it's up or down. This one? No. Like I've heard Blackfane and Freedom Island give a lot of coins out. So those are 2 islands you look at. I haven't done those 2 yet. Where the hell is it at? Lost City's good. Wait, I'm too far down. Oh, yeah, too far down. That's why I couldn't find it. Come on. There you are. So this is actually, once you get a lot of coins, I forget the exact number on it, but you need to go to the ship here. I don't know how to look at the map here. Nope. Should we look at the map or no? There you go. So once you get here, you need to go through right here. The ship deck. If I can find ship deck. Of course, I want to click on. So you're going to start right here. And actually your song is right here as little scopes at. He sells the song. I forget how many, what do you want to call it? Coins you need. The pirate coins. So like you need a good amount of pirate coins. It's pretty easy to get them. I think it's like maybe like 1,000 to whatever it is. You can get them through a lot of quests. You know, there's also the check here too. A lot of these do give out pirate coins also. I forget which one exactly. Don't remember exactly. I would say if you want pirate coins, like fold the sheet up and just look, pirate coins. You know, these are all the areas that give you pirate coins pretty easily, and more down here. So there's a lot all over the place. Just, you know, try to get them done and get that song right away. Then once you get the song, you need to go to Lullaby Island and do the quests. So I'm going to show it. I have something. It's one down. There. So once you get to Lullaby, it's pretty much right here. This is where your the song's at. It's up here actually. But to get through like this passage right here, or right here, you need to that's why you need that one first song for. Go through here, walk up to here, play the song with a bunch of other people. There's always people there. And it'll count as your first one. You need to do it 3 times to get the song. Then you have to go back to here, talk to the person, and you complete the full quest line. You get the quest when you first go here. It's about talk to fairies, answer them correctly. But the last part you can't do without that song. And you want to get that song because Seagull Island does require that song to get everything. So I would recommend just get that song out of the way first. Put your Bifrost in that Lullaby Island and then just do that way. You know, leave 2 hours later, hit it, go back there, complete it, leave again. That's how I did. It took me a couple days because of maintenance, but that's the easy way of getting that song. And once you get that song, you know, just hit that list. By the time you finish all these islands, you should be able to push your character pretty close to 600. If you just keep doing your chaos gates and all that. And it will take time, but Ark Dungeon. This will push you probably the fastest. Once you complete your full your 2 dailies though, you definitely can keep doing it over and over to get these shards. You have these ones, and you also have the crystals. The crystals you can exchange for like jewelry, and then the shards you can exchange them for like if you want engravings, if you want, you know, the blue red stones, you want the shards, you want the leap stones. Like you can buy all this with using the shards. It's the easiest way of doing it. It's quick. I mean, you don't get a whole lot though, as a heads up. Like you need 150, like, you know, so like 45 of these ones for 10 red. Like it's pretty bad ratios, but it once you get to the point if your weapon, like my weapon was fully maxed out and I didn't need any more red, I did this for a little bit just to get blue only. You're gonna most likely have problems with blue out of all of them, so you definitely are gonna want blue out of all of them. And it keeps going too if you want, like, there's purple bindings back here, 340. You even have the gold stuff. You get more of them, though, you need. And it works for every tier. Like, tier 2, there's the blue ones for blue engravings. Like, this is a good, easy way of getting engravings. And you can definitely get these and sell them on the market for money, too, for gold. You know, your blue items, your purple items, your gold items for 902, which I'll probably end up doing if I need any more. And tier 3, the exact same thing. But you can see, though, that the higher you go in tiers, your numbers go up by a lot how much you need. You know, like everything you need. And also one thing too, use the if you complete islands and they give you chests, just unlock them on your main if they're tier 2 chests. The ones that get like chests like these, you can actually just keep hoarding them all until you need them. So like once I needed the red, I just opened it until I had enough, then I stopped, and just kept going that way. And also another thing too, once you get to this one, yeah. Once you get one character through Yorn, you in your Stronghold, you unlock the ability to pretty much help level your alts up. Anyone's in tier 1 content a lot faster by getting them. I think it's a better chance when you get to like the. I'll show you actually. I have mine right here.
I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval.
Take care of this crafting stuff.
You can go check them.
Kitchen, no. Okay, so I don't know where it's at in here, but it was down here originally, right underneath the kitchen menu. But this is pretty much gives you the increase hoarding success rate. The other one I did before this was acquired. There you go. Actually, if I can find it real fast for you. There you go. So the roster help is what it's called. This works at T1, 2, and 3 when you get your main character through the area. But pretty much it lets your like increased chance of hoarding success rate. You know, require reduce XP, so you need less of the shards. It helps your ults a lot faster. That's why a lot of people rush their character up from here, get them up, get the those 2 things unlocked, and then go back to their alt and level them up faster that way. You'll save time, because eventually you're gonna start burning through stuff like these your characters like in higher tiers. If you have alts in the same tier, your time will go by a lot faster. I don't feel like doing that because I'm only playing this game for fun, so I'm not gonna sit there and get like, you know, most people will end up with having a lot of alts on here that they'll just keep switching through every day, do their dailies, switch next character, dailies, next character, just keep doing that one after another until they pretty much have every character in the higher tier, so they can pretty much just keep funding all the currency to the main to keep pushing up. And also, like, you have the auction house if you want to go this way too. You know, if you just want to get where is it at? Like if you want to get stuff for your character, it's probably another way of doing it. Let's see if I know how to do this. It's all of them maybe. There's a way to search for your gear in here. I don't really ever use like gems and stuff you're gonna need to eventually get. No, it's not combat supplies. Now, whatever. Get the idea eventually. Oh, no, auction house. I think that's what it's under. Yeah, so it's auction house actually. It's not market. So the auction house, this is where all, like, if you want to get, like, your late game gear, you know, all your stuff's in here, all the 302 stuff for, like, 1k out, which you don't matter. We mostly want to look at the, there you go, tiers. So if you want to go, like, tier 3 stuff, which no one has, apparently. Like, all the tier 2 stuff on here, like, you can see how cheap they are. Like, mainly everyone's selling this stuff like 5 gold, 7 gold, like, super easy to get if you want to just get your stuff right away. You know, if your weapon, just make sure you look at the quality, better quality, more damage. Other than that, the other stuff doesn't matter. You're going to place it super quick, easy to get. You can definitely sell stuff on here too, but this was better for people who got here in the first, like, week or two. They were making about 30 gold on each piece without a problem. Higher tier ones, we have a little more problem. But it's a quick video of how I went through tier 1 and 2. It took me a lot longer, but I was okay with it. I wasn't planning to try and rush this. And then pretty much from this point, you pretty much just, once I got to 600, if you just keep doing random islands, a lot of these islands, even the low tier ones, I think it was more of, I don't know exactly what islands there were, which ones gave me all the T2 stuff. But some of these islands, if you just do them randomly, they might give you a bunch of T2 materials. Like, even if they're a 250 requirement level for, you know, the 420, 460s, they'll give you a lot of T2. So that's why I recommend, just if you want to get a lot of extra stuff, just do your islands early on and just hoard everything. A lot of the islands are boring to do, though, and are super time consuming, but you can get a lot of good materials out of them if it's worth it. But it's a quick video about that. I'll probably be my last one for Lost Ark. Maybe I'll do something more once we get a little bit more going. But Lost Ark's hard to make videos on because everyone's already done it. And it's better for the full-time streamers who can show you a lot more. But from a casual player, I'm okay where it's at. And now I think it's time to go back to Path of Exile, which will start all that on the weekend. But hope you liked the video. If you like to see, subscribe down below. Follow me on Twitch. And I'll see everyone on the next one.